So bring it on. Height, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So it's away we go then.
The Netherlands promoted the philosophy of total football, and Clarence Seedorf is one of its finest exponents.
Yeah, pretty hard to find a weakness, isn't it?
Yeah, and for all his strengths, Peter, I think it's his passing that stands out mostly for me. He supports all of that with...
There's the shot! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
Heerenveen finding themselves unexpectedly behind. No foul, says the referee. Tele in acres of space out wide. He has found a way through. Shot, surely!
And the keeper has reacted superbly there. Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Couldn't squeeze it through. And here's Yamal. And it's Seedorf. Seedorf going face-to-face with his great rival. Roberto Carlos unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Lahm puts his foot on the gas. Tele has it in a wide position. Barcelona leading here thanks to that early goal. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. He's having a good look here. And this is the perfect opportunity to create a cushion between them. Mbappe! Just too high. It's a searching pass, and the through ball. Oh, it's an own goal!
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I guess you have to take whatever way it comes, and very gratefully.
To that. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. And now the breakaway. Ronaldinho has a look to the possibilities, and in the end it's fruitless. Rijkaard. Aim forwards. That is good alertness. He's going to be disappointed with that. Can he get it through? Deftly out wide. It's a promising position. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Bellingham. Tele gets into a good position. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Tele! Oh, that is beyond special! A worldie and a half! A finish right from the top draw! And they've got their lead back. The purest possible contact. What a fabulous strike.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
So we have a breakthrough. He rises! They've scored! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Seedorf. And we're not going to make any further progress now. Thuram. Now Seedorf. He's a sharp little ball here. Roberto Carlos. Oh, that's neat. Iniesta. Bellingham. Forever the opportunist. A sniff, that's all he needs. Lahm. And it's Lahm. Nagatomo gets a foot in here. Now it's Ronaldinho. And there's his chance to lead the counter. He's picked his way through. Ball's over the line, and it is a corner. Heerenveen with the corner. They're first. Punched away. And now a sudden chance to counter. Vitinha is always scanning the pitch for targets. Vitinha. Good driving run. Oh, the touch is just too thick. Could really have done without that.
Yeah, very careless, and I leave it at that.
Makalele cuts it out. He's in plenty of space here. Tele gets into some space. It's Tele! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
This possibly the last play of the half. There's the header! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. And the whistle goes for half-time. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement. Quite a half. More of the same, please. Score at the interval, 2-2. Heerenveen get the ball rolling in the second half.
Barcelona clearly have been the better side here. So shot a goal!
Seedorf. Iniesta. Ronaldinho looking to penetrate opposition lines. The ball has bounced loose now. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. And here's Vitinha. And it's Makalele. Yamal touches it back. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Oh, it's Batistuta. Well, that looks a decent ball. And that is as far as they're going to go. Tele. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And this is Ronaldinho. Well timed, excellent interception. Oh, that's fabulous. Iniesta. He's cut it out.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Yamal charging forward, the ball at his feet. Oh, that's clever. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Well, they could break here. Now it's Ronaldinho. Makalele makes the interception. Vitinha. Oh, it's not gone well. Ronaldinho! It's Iniesta! And that is doing no harm at all.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El
We
dorsal
have got
25.
changes here from both
El
sides, in
dorsal
fact.
14. Lam.
Cannavaro.
Serán sustituidos por el dorsal
Barcelona
24.
perhaps wondering what the
El
best
dorsal
time is for their
17.
next
Cambio de
substitution.
jugadores.
Tele going full steam ahead down the left flank. Quality ball. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Bernardo Silva running with the ball. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Rui Costa. Played out towards the right wing. Neither of these two want to come off second best. The referee's awarded a free kick. Rui Costa. Pinged towards the front line. Yamal. Knocks it back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
It's a good foot in there. Roberto Carlos. Seedorf. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. That's a little off target. Thuram. It's Makalele. Now it's Yamal.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Vitinha carries the ball down the right. Yamal could try cutting inside here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Seedorf. Roberto Carlos. And it's Roberto Carlos. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
And he's taking no chances there. Looking for the run. Now it's Bellingham. He's onside.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El
Corner
dorsal
number 2
7,
there.
el dorsal 22, el dorsal 11. serán sustituidos por el dorsal 20, el dorsal 10, Neymar, el dorsal 15. Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Marquinhos tries a shot! Oh, yes, it's there! And that has raised the roof! Barcelona take what looks to be a decisive lead.
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet.
Now he's got space here.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
He won't be happy with that one. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Has a look up and drives it forward.
Aaron Ben really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
And he's there to retrieve it. And he's only too happy to take that back.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And this is Luis Suarez. He's in space and looking for options. Keeper has taken decisive action. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides glad to trade blows, to set out always only to win. And it came down to one decisive moment.
Buena suerte a todos.
Thrilling, nail-biting, perhaps frustrating until the very end, but we do have a winner.
Well, this looked like it had a draw written all over it, Peter, so credit where it's due.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
En Barcelona y Polonia.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. There's the whistle, and here we go.
The Dutch introduced total football to the world, and in many ways, Ruud Gullit is the perfect example.
Well, he really could play in any position.
Yes, he started as a sweeper and showed that he could play anywhere in midfield and indeed up front. Big, strong, and absolutely gifted.
Now it's Gullit. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Turns back here, probably the best option. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Well, that looks a decent ball. Otto drives forward on the overlap. Ah, he's given it a... And the shot! Goal! Barcelona! The breakthrough strike! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish. And I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass to do it.
Played back in, and he's made sure that's not getting through. Opts to play it back. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Just the goalkeeper to beat. Shot chance, surely! And he hits the net! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. There was to be only one outcome.
Well, when you get in that position, it's all about composure, panic.
And that's it. So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.
En el marcador está a punto de aparecer el número premiado de nuestra cita de hoy. Buena suerte a todos.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
El Barcelona y Alemania.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. And that gets things running.
Well, Peter, we're about to watch a terrific defender in Carlos Puyol. He'll lead by example and continually organise. His appetite and attitude to the game is absolutely fabulous. There's an awful lot to enjoy about his play.
And he exudes charisma.
He does, and I just love his leadership.
Odo. Looks to the other side.
That's a cracking pass to stretch the opposition.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Salah. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Maldini. Great defending, strong and determined. Barcelona controlling the possession in this early phase. And he plays one through. Up he goes! Oh, crossbar! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Maldini. And it's Son Heung-min. He steps in, and that's the end of that. That's a nicely shaped ball. Thuram getting this one clear. Luis Suarez! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
A 1-0 lead established.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Short changes him with that pass. Son Heung-min gets his head on it! And one more try! And he hits the net! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
What a delicious finish, that is immaculate.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Odo hurtling down that right flank. And this is Luis Suarez. Oh, such a clever touch. Cross goes in there. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And this is Pele. Mohamed Salah, a player who needs no introduction. And it's Son Heung-min. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. It's a pretty loose pass. Gravenberg. Heading backwards. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Passes short and sharp. No, that's been intercepted.
Barcelona really do like their passes from deep, Peter.
Making good use of that quarterback position, aren't they?
Yeah, but this is a system that can only work if you have the players who are willing to run at and beyond the defence. Let's see if these forwards are up for it now.
Now it's Mohamed Salah. Turan. Odo. He's going to be disappointed with that. Well, that looks a decent ball. Bellingham. And Del Piero. That has been slung wide. He's picked his way through. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Gattuso. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Oh, what a chance! He forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
And yes, it's him again. Barcelona go into the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And this is Ibrahimovic. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
Un minuto de descuento.
Odo. Cannavaro. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. Either side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. And we're off again. Triol. Makaleli. Now it's Del Piero. Del Piero going face-to-face with his great rival. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Cannavaro.
This is the time you need that pace.
And he's on his way. It's Luis Suarez! No mistake! How good is he right now? His boots twinkling at their golden best. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's been on a crusade and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
Oh, that's a key interception. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Not the most accurate pass. Germany are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan. That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Now it's Del Piero. Oh no, this does not set a goal! They've got to be quick to recover this. That is ended up in no man's land. And the shot! Same again, same outcome.
Barcelona really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Barcelona with the corner, they're first. after this. He's missed, but not by that far. Barcelona have their second corner now. The keeper has reacted superbly there.
Bellingham really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Del Piero with the short. Real chance! And now they can spring out of defence. Maldini. And it's Gullit. Probing pass. Oh, super ball! Oh, that's fabulous. It's Salah! He scored! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now, all of a sudden, it seems the belief is back.
Gattuso gets the foot in and wins the ball.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Bellingham in the hunt and looking threatening. Stood up well to him there. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Makalele does really well to win the ball there. Gravenberg. Makalele. And this is Luis Suarez. Played out towards the right wing. Otto. A header! Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
Yeah, it's very well timed. The delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Thuram. Ibrahimovic. Schneider. And he cuts out the supply.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
And it's Gravenberg. Makalele. Out to the right. Salah. Looking for the run. Oh, no joy this time. Rui Costa. Gravenberg is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. And it's Gravenberg. Schneider providing an outlet on that flank.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish, and no half measures from here.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And it's Gravenberg. Looking to play him in. Platini looking to run onto it.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
Gravenberg. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Maldini. Oh, well played, he got back really well. And time is up. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. Luis Suarez doing what he does best, just running the show. And after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Barcelona really approached this.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into a stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Goes for a shot! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Oh, what has happened here? And he's gone back. Chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
It's been pretty high-tempo stuff from the off here, Peter. A good show of intent, I would say.
Nicely intercepted. And he's had it nicked away. Bellingham. Well, that looks a decent ball. Thinks about the shot. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Oh, he's been caught napping. Well, it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Yeah, it's a good start, Peter, and they look hungry for goals, and they'll be aware of having to capitalise in such a good spell.
Over to the left. Bellingham. He's in a great position here. So it is still 0-0. Thuram spots it and intercepts. And it's Neymar. Rummenigge. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Vieri is offering some sort of an apology there.
Oh, he made it look a bit predictable.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. He is through here. Gives it back. He's gone for goal! Back it goes. That's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Mbappe. He's got away. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Bellingham. He's going to be disappointed with that.
Barcelona really do like their passes from deep, Peter.
Making good use of that quarterback position, aren't they?
Yeah, but this is a system that can only work if you have the players who are willing to run at and beyond the defence. Let's see if these forwards are up for it now.
And he is going into that little black book. Well, the players are flocking round their fallen colleague, and they look worried. Makaleli. And it's Cannavaro. Piqué. Otto. And Gravenberch. And here's Mbappe. Pedri. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
That's a little off target. Sané. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Mbappe providing an outlet on that flank. He's found a way through. Big chance! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Barcelona have broken through. It's 1-0.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Now he's got space here. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Makaleli. And it's Bellingham. That's a cute ball. Now the chip pass hasn't quite come off.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Makaleli. Now it's Vieri. Barcelona looking to... And it's half-time here. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Barcelona. El dorsal 25 será reemplazado por el dorsal 9, Luis Suárez.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Sending in numbers sharp and uncompromising. Gravenberg. Barcelona do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
Into the channel.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
That should be the goalkeepers, and it is. Now, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Bellingham powering forward here. Bellingham really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Oh, that's chance, surely! And yes, it's there! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Lacking for neither time nor space. It could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence. We were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 44.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. Barcelona are doing very nicely, thank you.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
El dorsal
Now it's
15.
Luis Suarez. Nicely aimed pass. Luis Suarez. Can he finish? Oh, taken with style. Just one in it now. The game takes on a whole new complexion. That is so good. Such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly...
No mistake! The purest possible contact. What a fabulous strike.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
Barcelona take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
They've seen the light, and the opposition have been left in the dark.
Looking tidy in possession here.
Rui Costa really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very close.
Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. So this to extend their lead. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not a twitch, not a blink.
A picture of confidence. That was never missing.
So now the difference is 3.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up. Something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Has a look and plays it forward. Luis Suarez. He's shifting through the gears here. That's been drilled in. Makaleli. Barcelona still have the cards to affect this game. Mbappe in acres of space out wide. And he's in on goal. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And no, that was never going to make it. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. What a save from Peter Schmeichel! Gravenberg. Just about up to 75 minutes. And here's Rui Costa. Threads one in. It's out for a goal kick.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 20.
Barcelona are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. Yamal coming on here as broadly expected.
Well, this could lead to the injection of energy that might disrupt the rhythm of their opponents.
It's Luis Suarez. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Balde. Makalele pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Well, that's well spotted. The most accurate pass. Oh, easy pickings there. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Ambitious ball here. Now it's Platini. Luis Suarez. And it's gone all the way through to the keeper. Pedri. Passing is crisp and sharp. Makalele. Gravenberg. Tries to pass it through. Oh, this is a great chance! He has done it! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. So is this the start of a comeback? Luis Suarez. Barcelona needed that. They really needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape. Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Passing nice and neat. And this is Hullet. And Hullet!
Well, he's certainly...
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Barcelona perhaps ended up out of ideas and out of steam. Some warm applause and acknowledgement of the effort put in by the players, but that does not hide the overall disappointment. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, Peter,
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Barcelona.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And as you can see, we've already started here. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air, and what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Ukraine are looking to go forward now. Short changes him with that pass. This ended up in no man's land. Lahm. Bellingham, looking for a runner. Vieira deals with that comfortably. Bellingham. And it's Makalele. And Gravenberg. And here's Suarez. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And the pass is intercepted. And it's Bellingham. Pretty cagey early on from both sides. Now it's Hullet. Now, can they get him away? Hullet. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Oh, smashing header! He will be livid with himself. Thuram. Cannavaro. To Thuram. Barcelona, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Pele. Luis Suarez. Bellingham. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. But it's Thuram. Now it's Pele. Gives it back. Passing is crisp and sharp. Not much subtlety about that challenge. Lahm. Gravenberg is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. No, not quite.
I was expecting him to play it in until I saw his run-up.
Pele. Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. Thuram. Adriano has given away a free kick. Quickly taken. That's really well manoeuvred. Adriano. Nicely worked. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Looking to play him in. Nicely shaped ball. And this is Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo! Loose now. Oh, he's been caught napping. Cross it goes. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. Ukraine have their second corner now. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Somewhat off target. Now it's Yamal. He's got away. Backward it goes. Shot, surely! Goal! Barcelona! There is the breakthrough. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Number 22,
So we have the first goal.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up and... Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. I do think he's feeling the effects of that tackle. So seemingly that was deemed a denial of a clear goal-scoring opportunity.
Well, Peter, I don't think he even had time to blink. This is just a spontaneous reaction.
Pele ready to try one. An opportunity then to pull clear here. Pele! And the ball's come loose here. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Vieira gets over and intercepts.
Barcelona can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break. This is the time you need that pace.
Gravenberg. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Lam. Oh, super find. Tele gets into a good position. Oh, chance!
2 added minutes has been indicated.
That's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Bellingham clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
This possibly the last play of the half. And the keeper beats it away. Cristiano Ronaldo. Time and again they are repelled. Can he get on the end of this? Cannavaro. Now it's Pele. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. And we hit half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Please be made aware
to review
that
the
smoking
first
is
half.
only
I'm a
permitted
little
in
bit worried for
designated
them
areas
and the
within
way
these
they've
grounds.
looked in transitions, Peter. They've been a bit exposed, so they might be only one down, but they can't afford to have any more sloppy moments. Concede another, and we know it's an awful long way back.
Barcelona happy to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0.
Substitution for Ukraine, number 6, Roberto Carlos.
And we're off again.
Coming on to replace him
A solitary
is
goal. That has
number
been the
23,
crucial difference.
Piqué.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Pullet running with the ball. Bale. Lahm. Belly. Shifted it to the flank. Oh, no question, that's a foul. PK. Yamal. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Looking for the run. Thuram. Yamal. Vieira gets a foot in here. Ukraine trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the count.
He's had a shot! So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
And the finish! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Barcelona have their third corner. And now they can spring out of defence. And he's being shifted off it. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Out again for a throw-in. And he's managed to gift it back. Oh, good-looking ball. Oh, that's well spotted. And here's Hullet. He's tried one!
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Lahm has been caught there, it's a foul. And it's Thuram. Gravenberg has created one goal already. Brilliantly cut out. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
Crunching tackle. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cannavaro has a look and plays it forward. And now the breakaway. Yamal. That looks a cracking ball. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Substitution for Ukraine, number 14.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Coming on the field is number 24, Mohamed Salah. Substitutions
He
taking
came in
place.
hard, very hard. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute.
Ukraine really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Shot a goal! couldn't get hold of it.
It's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter. I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Now it's Vieri. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Can he get it through? Look at the space and the shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, good take in a good area, and he shoots! He should have put that one away.
And that reaction says it all. They had a real chance to tighten the screw there, and it's been blown.
A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. That was good alertness. Oh, Red, nice interception. Barcelona clearly now in lead preservation mode. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. He's had it nicked away. It's a searching pass.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
This is Del Piero. Barcelona close now to seeing this
There will
one
be
through
1
to the
minute
end.
added time.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. 1 minute to add according to the board. And there goes the final whistle. Barcelona have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads. So, Jim, how do you reflect on
Please
what
make
we've
sure
seen?
to watch the screen for
clean sheets
information
and hard
bulletin
grind
from
will
the
help you
regional
go
police
places,
department.
and they have a resolve that'll envy many.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz
Hello,
in the
everybody,
stadium,
and
and the
welcome
players on
to
the pitch
today's
are
match.
raring to go any
Poland
minute now.
Against Barcelona.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
In Paul Scholes, we have a player who can pull all the strings in midfield, one of England's best ever.
So unsung, but utterly appreciated by those he plays with.
Yeah, simply a master of passing, Peter. His ability to know what's going on around him at any given time makes him such a clever and hugely capable danger in this team.
Kubos climbs up big! Cannavaro is there to clear. Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Flashes it across. And he thumps it clear. Now it's Grafenberg. Can he get it through? That looks a decent ball. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Played over towards the opposite flank.
Good ball, that too.
Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Knocks it into space. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all.
There's a defensive height advantage here, Peter, but of course it's not guaranteed to work.
Yeah, they've got to find a way around this huge height disadvantage. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Gravenberg has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Gravenberg is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Nicely aimed pass. Oh, he's found support out wide. He is through here. Tries to cross. It is a corner. Corner number 2 then. Messi goes short. He's gone for goal! It's a loose ball. That looks a good... And another try! It's fallen kindly here. Goal! Poland! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Number 11, Dennis Long.
Poland have penetrated for the first time.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Lahm gets over and intercepts.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Beckham with the cross.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Looking to play him in. And here's Mbappe. And it's Lahm. And here's Del Piero. It's run loose here. And he was quick to react. It's a really well-measured ball.
Mbappe really was well-marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. It's ended up in no man's land. Scholes driving forward. The less said about that pass, the better. And that is going out for a goal kick. Up towards the front line.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Cafu. And here's Beckham. There's a sharp little ball here. Oh, good take in a good area. He's having a shot! Mbappe looking sharp there. Looking for a runner. And he cuts out the supply. Gravenberg. Now, can they get him away? He's picked his way through. And the shot! He's chosen to go back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
Beckham tries to pass it through. And he welcomes it in. Thinks about the shot. Lovely feet. Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
Well, there's lots of movement in the box for them to pick out. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And he can clear it away. And this is Messi. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Beckham. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
Substitution.
Here we go again then.
Barcelona really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Rui Costa. Barcelona come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
The ball goes in.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
Neymar, very much a man of this moment. Rui Costa. Gravenberg. Nice looking ball. And this is Vieri. Chance! They've done it! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
So smooth. A signature finish.
What about the pass, Peter?
Decent chance!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Substitution for Poland. Number 9.
Poland
Beckham.
choosing to
Coming
make the
on
first
to replace
change.
him is
Well, he's someone renowned for his
number
pace and those
21,
darting little runs, but
Yamal.
also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
And he was there to get a vital touch.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Barcelona have their second corner now. He's had a shot! And again the keeper stands strong. Barcelona have their third corner. And a chance! Oh, another save. So their fourth corner of the game. Delivers with whip. Barcelona are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Chooses to go crossfield. Now it's Kubo. Kubo carries the ball down the right. Conte. Gravenberg produces the perfect tackle there. Good ball, good take. Vieri. And the shot! Sticks it away! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Scores! He's done very well to get to that.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Corner number 3 coming up. Schmeichel tearing after the ball here. Looking for the run. Nicely intercepted. And that's put paid to a promising move. Aims beyond the defence. Oh, what a chance for a shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And look at his joy. Is this not why we love the game? And that's it. That's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all.
And we'd like to inform you now that the latest travel information is currently being displayed on the screen.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2
Hello,
hours,
everybody,
it might not
and
feel
welcome
like
to
that.
today's match.
The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. The action has already started. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, I would think that this fella Valverde's role is going to be so key here. He'll be tasked with pretty much doing everything from covering the back line.
Goes for the shot! Oh, nice. Just not quite.
Yeah, certainly could have been something so much more.
Baresi kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Luis Suarez. Now it's Yamal. Tries to play it through. Luis Suarez! And he's there to belt it away. And here's Del Piero. Oh, and Del Piero! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
João Neves has it in a wide position. And they've been given a corner. And we have our very first corner. Bergkamp goes short. Chance for a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Can he stop it going out? And now they can spring it, and it's been given away. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative.
He's gone for goal! They've got to be quick to recover this.
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
Now it's Yamal. Thuram. And they've switched it over to the other side.
Good switch, that.
Oh, easy pickings there. Thuram promptly onto that, and that is that. That's really well manoeuvred. And it's Bellingham. Makaleli. Now it's Bellingham. He's gone for goal! So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
Lothar Matthäus is going to have a huge influence here, Peter.
It's hard to argue with that. In any game at any time, he is as influential as they come.
Yeah, and he'll be right in the thick of it in the middle of the park, combining the roles of number 10, central midfielder, defensive midfielder. Sometimes he's even sweeper, so watch out for those late attacking runs from deep. And don't be surprised if he gets himself on the score sheet too.
Pelé. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Nicely weighted ball. There's no flag. And this... It's loose now, and they want to get it back.
It's been pretty high-tempo stuff from the off here, Peter. A good show of intent, I would say.
No, he wasn't going to let him past. Lovely, now then. Chance! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. The purest possible contact. What a fabulous strike.
I think he was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. And it's De Jong. And here's Haaland.
Haaland really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
That is a brilliant interception. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Gravenberg. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Now it's Pele. Looking for the run. Mbappe has it in a wide position. He is through here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Barcelona are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. De Jong.
Barcelona are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick out those runners.
Yeah, that's a lot of the forwards, this style, doesn't it? You need them to be very sharp, chasing non-stop, running after lost causes.
Yeah, and you need a lot of movement up front if you're going to make it work.
Olise. And Mateus. Wilshere. And here's Haaland. Oh, cracking ball.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, what has happened here? Drawn out. Olise. Over to the left. Gravenberg. That's been intercepted. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Tries to pass it through. Rijkaard. Mateus. And it's De Jong. Lahm. And it's Gravenberg. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Pull it. And here's Sané. Sané going face-to-face with his great rival. Olise.
Barcelona can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break. There they go, hunting again.
Aims beyond. Big chance! And he was there to get a vital touch.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. Shot a goal! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Turns and goes back. And now they can spring out of defence. He has found the way through. And a chance! A wonderful effort, all by himself.
Mbappe just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
Lahm. Pull it. And here's Mbappe. And it's Gullit. Played out to the left flank.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Great run on the overlap here. Now it's Messi. Now it's Haaland.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
He's got away. Messi. And the shot! Now, who's going to be first to it? Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Barcelona are in a pretty decent position after 45
Cambio de
minutes.
jugadores
1-0 to the good.
El dorsal 25 será sustituido
That's the start of another
el
45
dorsal
minutes.
24.
A solitary goal. That has been the crucial difference. Lam. Barcelona do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
Now it's Messi. Knocks it into space. Haaland receives it in a wide position. Mateus. And here's Elise. There's the shot! They've scored! They are right back in business.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Sporting grab the equaliser and we're all square.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
De Jong. And the return pass. Nicely aimed pass. Now it's Messi. And Messi! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Not the most accurate pass. Turns back here, probably the best option. Barcelona perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Sané, the specialist in tearing teams apart. Vicious ball here. That pass has been well intercepted. Looks to the other side.
That's a great ball cross-field.
Wilshere. Maldini. Sporting finding their passes. Always onto this. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Passes short and sharp. That pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Probing pass. Rijkaard gets over and intercepts. And that is as far as they're going to go. And it's Gravenberch. And he's picked out the run. And this is Sané. That's tidy. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Now it's Sané. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Gravenberch. Passing is crisp and sharp. Looking for options for movement.
Barcelona really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Now it's Vieri. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Oh, good take in a good area. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Wilshere is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Sané. Vieri. It's Vieri!
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Looking to play him in. Alarm. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end. Not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, neither side could get over the line here. Perhaps one team might be happier, but at the final reckoning, it's honours even and no complaints.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Arsenal against Barcelona.
Well, there is here a great sense of expectation. As to universal contentment, the Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. As you can see, we've already started here.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you could expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements, overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside.
Oh, shooting chance! Oh, it's hit the post! Could move up a gear here. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped. That's so good and so often seen nowadays. Don't give them time to think on the ball.
Pelé, can he get on the end of this? It's a lovely, neat pass. Now it's Neymar. Cannavaro pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. He has found the way through.
Well, Peter, it's easy to heap praise on players that play further up the field, but they couldn't do what they did without the unsung heroes doing the dirty work, and Frank Rijkaard is amongst the very best in the business.
Some say the best ever.
Yeah, and I can see why. He's about as sophisticated as players come, and his role covers everything from reclaiming the ball to, well, pretty much everything else. Only a man of his calibre and cleverness can do that.
Makaleli. Barcelona are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Tele is steaming forward. Lam. Arsenal applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, there are so much of them, but of course the returns can be terrific. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Mbappe. Gravenberg. No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things. Nicely weighted ball. Neymar is in a really good position out wide. And it's Lam. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Pele.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Oh, he's just misjudged that one. Brilliantly cut out. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Arsenal clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Now it's Pele. Great vision. And he plays one through.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Neymar. Bellingham. Oh, super ball.
Mbappe really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
He came in hard, very hard. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Pele. Rijkaard did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. He's got away. Pele. Oh, he's been caught napping. He won't be happy with that one. Now it's Pele. It's a really well-measured ball. And here's Neymar. Busquets. Pirlo. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Tries to pass it through. Pele showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Looking for the run. This might spell danger. It's Ibrahimovic! Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time.
Hello attendees, this is a lost children's announcement. With the father of a boy in the green backpack, kindly contact a nearby member of staff.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Number 11, Bale. Substitutions taking place.
Busquets. Pele. Ibrahimovic. Has a shot! Off the post! Barcelona do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a
chance! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
And it's Bellingham. Pirlo does well to get it back. Bellingham cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Busquets. And here's Bale. Ibrahimovic. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Oh, we're still waiting for a goal to report here. Makaleli. Now it's Luis Suarez. That's Busquets. Passing is crisp and sharp. Lam.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Pull it. It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Cannavaro clears. Barcelona are looking to go forward now.
The attendance for this match was 62,005.
That's good vision. Cannavaro cuts out the pass. And still, we await the first breakthrough. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Now it's Pele.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Oh, that's delightful. Driving forward, pinches it off him. A lot of space ahead of him. Pull it. Barcelona are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Looking for a runner. And it's Neymar. Piqué makes the interception. Well timed, excellent interception. Maldini. No way through.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, well measured. Oh, that's fabulous. Cross into the box. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Corner number 2 then. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. It's anyone's ball now. There will be a throw-in.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 8, Ibrahimovic. Number 6,
Now it's
Pirlo.
Pullet.
Coming on the
That's
field.
offside. Yes, it is.
Number 14, Johan Cruyff. Number 2, Mateus. Substitution in progress.
It's a searching pass. Oh, that's clever. Cannavaro gets over and intercepts. Busquets. Bale. Bale going face to face with his great rival. Searching pass he's played there. Looks a good ball through. Tries to get it clear.
Barcelona really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Nicely shaped ball. Oh, what a ball! It's loose now and they want to get it back. It's a pretty loose pass. And it's Lam. Knocks it into space. Engages and forces him off the ball.
This is the time you need that pace.
Now he's got space here. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Into the last 5 minutes. Pullet. He's had a shot! It's bounced back off the post.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And the shot! It's off target and by quite a way. Makalele is there and he can pick it up. Pullet. Rui Costa
has been indicated.
Kept his eye on it and he's there. It's lofted through here. Oh, shot a goal! Well, now it's a race for... Oh, what has happened here? Cleared away. That's that, the end. So we finish as we started. Try as they might, neither was able to break through. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Listen, the more this game went
Please
on,
be made
the draw
aware that
was
smoking
always
is
likely to be
only
on the
permitted in
cards. So
designated
overall, I
areas
don't
within
think
these
anyone will
grounds.
be complaining too much about what they've got.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all.